The P0055 code indicates a malfunction in the heater circuit of the oxygen sensor on bank 1 sensor 3. This sensor is located downstream of the catalytic converter. The heater's job is to quickly warm up the sensor during cold starts so it can accurately measure oxygen levels in the exhaust gas. The oxygen sensor heater is crucial for efficient engine operation and emissions control. A faulty heater leads to delayed sensor readings, resulting in rough idling, poor fuel economy, and increased emissions. The ECM uses the heater to bring the sensor to its optimal operating temperature, 600 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, rapidly. The P0055 code can be triggered by several factors. One common cause is a faulty oxygen sensor. The sensor may fail due to normal wear after 100,000 to 150,000 miles, contamination from exhaust deposits, or manufacturing defects. This prevents the heater from operating properly. Another frequent cause is corroded or damaged wiring harnesses. Corrosion from moisture exposure or physical damage can create shorts, open circuits, or high resistance in the heater wiring. This prevents the proper voltage from reaching the sensor heater. Issues with the heater circuit itself can also cause P0055. This includes open circuits where the electrical path is broken or excessive resistance preventing sufficient current flow. These problems are typically within the sensor's internal wiring. A malfunctioning engine control module can also trigger P0055. The ECM may fail to send the proper signals or voltage to activate the heater, often due to software glitches, electrical faults, or component failure within the module. Physical damage to the wiring harness near the exhaust manifold is a frequent culprit. Heat from the exhaust, engine vibration, or accidental impact can damage wire insulation, leading to shorts or open circuits in the heater wiring. Start by using an OBD2 scanner to confirm the P0055 code and check for any related codes. Next, perform a visual inspection of the wiring and connectors associated with the oxygen sensor, paying close attention to any signs of damage or corrosion. Finally, use a multimeter to test the heater circuit resistance. First, disconnect the oxygen sensor from its harness to access the heater circuit pins. Using a multimeter set to ohms, measure the resistance between the heater circuit pins, typically pins A and B. A normal resistance reading is usually between 2 and 10 ohms. If the resistance is outside this range or shows an open circuit, the sensor likely needs replacing. With the engine running, check for voltage at the heater circuit connector. It should read battery voltage around 12 volts when the heater is active. A lack of voltage indicates a problem with the wiring or the ECM's ability to power the heater circuit. If diagnostics confirm the oxygen sensor is faulty, replace it with a new one. Always verify the sensor location before removal. Ensure the replacement sensor is the correct type for your vehicle, including connector type and thread specifications. When installing, use appropriate tools like a ratcheting oxygen sensor wrench. Ensure the sensor is oriented correctly in the exhaust system. Tighten the sensor to the manufacturer's recommended torque specification, typically 30 to 40 foot-pounds, to prevent leaks or damage. After replacement, clear the P0055 code using an OBD2 scanner. Test drive the vehicle to ensure the code doesn't return. Professional ECM reprogramming may be needed in some cases. To prevent future P0555 issues, regularly inspect oxygen sensors, particularly after 100,000 miles of driving. Emerging trends include predictive maintenance through telematics systems and AI-driven diagnostics, which can reduce P055 occurrences by identifying issues before they become codes. For older vehicles, consider using remanufactured sensors to cut repair costs while maintaining performance. As electric vehicles become more prevalent, the relevance of P0055 will decline since EVs don't use traditional oxygen sensors.